is the Lover's card. And for some of you, there's a strong tie to a Gemini person. But for others of you, there's a focus on partnership, whether it is a love or romantic partnership, a business partnership, or simply good friends, an alliance, a connection, a union. This is also a week where you're focused on choices, and you may be at a critical juncture in a situation. You're at a fork in the road where you may be grappling with an important decision, because whatever choice is before you, whichever way you choose, offers a distinct possibility. So you may be split or torn. Maybe you're torn between the choice. You could be torn between lovers. You could be reviewing an important relationship or starting a new one. But again, there's a major choice here that focuses on a union. For some of you, there's a connection to healers. So you could be grappling with a dilemma, struggling with a temptation, trying to make an important decision, focused on commitment. How committed are you? And again, you're at a critical juncture, making some kind of adjustment to your situation. Some of you, maybe this is going to lead to a romantic meeting, a tryst of some sort. Whatever it is, this week gives you the opportunity to repair a situation, something that needs to be fixed or improved or simply clarified. So the events that take place will give you greater understanding this week and, heighten your awareness of others and situations, and probably what you find out will give you some greater peace of mind. This is a week where you'll be meeting one or more people who are important to your future, to your destiny, or you're going to reconnect with someone from your past. This is a week where partnership is emphasized, and therefore you have a stronger sense of responsibility. You may be more dedicated to others, or you're holding personal appeal. It's very easy right now for you to attract people who perhaps make it challenging for you to achieve your goals. So, your company, your advice, your decisions may be in high demand. People want to connect with you. You may be getting more phone calls, more invitations. You may have more encounters. And while these may be pleasurable, it's also a distraction from the things that you need to focus on. So, maybe you're enjoying other people's company, but you need to prioritize and really take a look at who and what you give your time and energy to. Now, again, it's a week where you can repair or improve something, and one of the best ways to do that this week is drawing on your sense of humor, especially if there's a difference of opinion, or people feel the possibility of being insulted or threatened or offended. Your way to smooth things over is to keep it light. So you may feel more playful this week, more adventurous, and maybe more spontaneous. And this is a week where you could be especially creative. Maybe you're doing very well with a project, or you're coming up with a lot of ideas, or academically you're making great strides. In fact, you may be getting recognition this week. Maybe you're nominated for an award, or you receive a promotion, a bonus, some kind of special recognition. And if this is a relationship or misunderstanding, you might even receive an apology. But this is also a week where even the best of relationships will experience some kind of strain or some kind of tension. And your first impulse may be to withhold your real emotions and not speak your truth. But in fact, your repression is partly to cause. Maybe you feel like expressing your feelings is going to create more drama or more trauma, when actually holding back, it's what's creating the tension. This is also a week where you have to be careful about, putting on a face or a show that's not authentic. This card strongly ties to Gemini, the twins. Who are you in this moment, in this crowd, in this circumstance? So once you stop trying to be all things to everybody, please everybody, be what you think others want you to be, your relationships, ironically, will improve. You also have to look at where you're giving in, trying to people please, where you're being too subservient to others, too accommodating, too reliant on your charm, or even too jealous in trying to steer matters your way. So this is a week that strongly focuses on your popularity, your appeal to others, and you could be experiencing a peak that works for you or against you. So how you use your charms, your graces, whether that is to manipulate or exploit or simply further the cause for a win-win situation, is important this week. Negatively, you may feel like you're faced with an impossible choice. There's a lack of commitment in your relationships. You could be dealing with an opponent, or maybe you're separated, or you find yourself involved in an unhealthy relationship. So repairing what needs to be fixed, what needs to be clarified, is important this week. Your willingness or your refusal to try to create harmony between what you believe, your value system, your ideals, and what the reality of life is the key to your happiness. You may, again, meet one or more people this week that are important to your future or someone from your past. And so making a choice is important. Maybe you come to the end of something. There's been some inconsistency in your relationship, or you've made some bad choices, or there's some infidelity. Maybe you're closing yourself off in isolation, not forming connections with others, or your alliance has been ruptured by an outside force. So this is a week where karma plays a role in your commitments.